Standing at the crossroads, watching taillights fade. Something pulls me back here every time I try to change. Just another morning, staring at these walls. What's holding me down when I can't see a thing? What's holding me down when I spread these wings? What's holding? What's holding? What's holding me down when freedom's calling me? Por la carretera, bajo el sol ardiente, mil cadenas invisibles que no puedo romper, pero sigo adelante con mi libertad. They say follow their rules, stay in your place, and something inside me wants to break away. What's holding me down when I can't see a thing? What's holding me down when I spread these wings? What's holding? What's holding? What's holding me down when freedom's calling me? Every step I take forward leaves the world behind. Can't cage a wild spirit that refuses to be defined. Radio's playing softly through the morning rain. Empty coffee cups and promises I couldn't maintain. But tonight I'm driving till I lose their trace. What's holding me down when I can't see a thing? What's holding me down when I spread these wings? What's holding? What's holding? What's holding me down when freedom's calling me? Mama called last Sunday, her voice all full of worry. Said the neighbors keep on asking what went wrong. How'd her baby turn out so different from the others? Wonder when I'm gonna learn to get along. You tried to paint my path in black and white, but baby, I was born to run wild and free. Why'd you think you could change me? What made you wanna tame me? I'd rather be the black sheep than follow all your white lies. Whoa. Got my first taste of freedom in a broke-down Chevy, playing guitar in bars outside of town. Church folks shook their heads, said I was headed nowhere, but somewhere's better than being tied down. You can keep your white picket fairy tales, 'cause I've got my own story to tell. Why'd you think you could change me? What made you wanna tame me? I'd rather be the black sheep than follow all your white lies. You know they say blood runs thicker than water, but pride runs deeper than shame. And I ain't about to apologize for writing my own name. Now every time I roll through my old hometown, they whisper about the one who got away. But I see that look of freedom in their children's eyes when they hear my guitar start to play. Yeah, why'd you think you could change me? Change me, change me. What made you wanna tame me? I'd rather be the black sheep than follow all your white lies. I'd rather be the black sheep than live your white lies. Polished proposals and PowerPoint praise, pressed and pristine in my pinstripe cage. Coffee cup comfort couldn't kill the pain of watching my spirit slip away. Time clock ticking like thunder in my brain, while suits and schedules drove me insane. These boots ain't made for marble floors, they're scarred from seeking something more. Running wild and running free from all they said I ought to be. Boardroom brothers with blank-eyed stares, climbing ladders to nowhere, pretending they care. My daddy's wisdom rings clear and true. Son, the only chains that bind are the ones you choose. Found my fortune in freedom song, left that leather chair where I didn't belong. These boots ain't made for marble floors, they're scarred from seeking something more. Running wild and running free from all they said I ought to be. Built on borrowed expectations, living life through imitations, till the wild wind called my name and set my restless heart aflame. Now I'm waking up in western towns, where morning mist meets mountain crowns. My briefcase traded for a bedroll's weight, carrying nothing but faith and faith. The stars above shine pure and bright, leading me home in the dead of night. These boots ain't made for marble floors, they're scarred from seeking something more. Running wild and running free from all they said I ought to be, and all they said I ought to be. These boots know where they're meant to roll, far beyond those marble floors, finding truth in being alone. Your picket lines and warning signs can't hold back what I've become. Bet you never thought a soul like mine would learn to walk instead of run. Would learn to walk instead of run. Built these walls just to watch me climb. Got your rules, I got my own way. Cast my spirit cross your borderline, and ain't no fence gonna make me stay. Ain't no fence gonna make me stay. Every chain you try to bind just makes my will grow strong. Your disapproving eyes can't find a single reason I'm wrong. Reason I'm wrong. A single reason I'm wrong. Across this land, you'll see my tracks in the dust. These boots don't move at command. Some hearts just do what they must. Some hearts just do what they must. Built these walls just to watch me climb. Got your rules, I got my own way. Cast my spirit cross your borderline. There ain't no fence gonna make me stay. There ain't no fence gonna make me stay. Tire tracks mark my trail tonight, down roads where street signs lose their light. Nothing behind me matters now, just the wind and a sacred vow. Every mile puts the past away. These headlights late but never stay. Back roads and blackbird songs, where I finally belong. Far from where I started from. Radio static fade to clear. Stars replace what disappeared. Empty tank but a full moon shines. Freedom's just these county lines. Every town gets smaller now, as dawn breaks on a different ground. back roads and blackbird songs, where I finally belong. Far from where I started from. Coffee's getting cold on my desk again. Papers scattered like the thoughts in my head. Morning briefing's just the same routine, but something in the air feels different today. And this badge still weighs the same. Every morning I pin it on my chest. Every evening I wonder if I'm blessed or cursed to wear this silver star, 'cause this badge still weighs the same. Tommy's boy got caught up in some trouble. We climbed trees together when we were young. His daddy and I shared fishing spots. Now I'm reading charges one by one, and this badge still weighs the same. Every choice I make leaves someone scarred. Every name I write breaks someone's heart. The law don't care who you are, and this badge still weighs the same. I remember promises we made back when right and wrong were shades of gray. This badge still weighs the same. Still weighs the same. Had to knock on Tommy's door last night. His mama cried, his daddy wouldn't look my way. 20 years of friendship in the dust. Some things even time can't wash away. And this badge still weighs the same. Every morning I pin it on my chest. Every evening I carry home the rest of choices that I had to make, 'cause this badge still weighs the same. 'Cause this badge still weighs the same.
past that faded sign, your truck beside mine. Ain't nobody gotta know what goes on at night when we slip away from those prying eyes. Past the county line where we can breathe. Past the county line where we can be. Sunday morning comes, I bow my head and pray while the gossip flows. We just look away, got our secret place where love ain't a sin. Past the county line where we can breathe. Past the county line where we can be. Someday soon we'll drive and we won't look back. Leave these streets behind, never coming back.
Down by the creek at sundown, your footsteps in the tall grass. Every time I see you there, my heart beats wild and fast. Small towns got sharp eyes and even sharper tongues, but they can't touch what's ours when day is almost done. These stolen moments by the water, baby, they're all that keeps me sane. Sunday morning in the pews, can't look your way too long. Mama sees right through me like I'm doing something wrong. But meeting you at dusk now, worth every whispered lie, every sideways glance in town, every reason why. These stolen moments by the water, baby, they're all that keeps me sane. One day we'll walk right down Main Street hand in hand, head held high, let let them talk all they want to, 'cause love ain't never been a crime. Maybe then they'll understand that hearts don't follow rules. Till then I'll meet you here where willows hide our truth. Your hand held tight in mine, no need to play pretend. The creek keeps all our secrets like an old familiar friend. Be stolen moments by the water, baby, they're all that keeps me sane. The water knows, the water knows, the water knows our name. Monday morning, paper in my hands, reading words I can't understand. 20 years of showing up on time. They say the bottom line ain't worth fighting for, but they don't know what we made here. More than metal, sweat, and time. Built a family, built a life. Now they wanna say goodbye. These hands built more than machines. These hands raised up my dreams, only fall apart at the seams. These hands built more than machines. And I won't go quietly. Side by side with brothers and with brothers, learning names and making ends. Meet for coffee, share our daily bread. Words of anger left unsaid till they cross that line. Now we're standing at the gate with our signs held to the rain. Every face I've known for years, showing neither shame nor fear. These hands built more than machines. These hands raised up my dreams, wanna fall apart at the seams. These hands built more than machines. And I won't go quietly. They can pack up all their papers, ship our jobs across the sea, but they can't take our pride away, can't break what makes us free. Just about the factory floor, it's about who we are and something more. Standing tall and standing strong, proving everybody wrong who said we'd break. These hands built more than machines, more than the shorting machines. These hands raised up my dreams, wanna fall apart at the seams. And we won't go quietly. No, we won't. Coffee's cold at the counter seat. Radio hums an old heartbeat. Waitress asks where I'm headed to. Just smile and say passing through. These boots keep moving on. Can't stay where I don't belong. Paper map with coffee stains. Trucker talks about the plains. Says he's seen all 50 states, but home's where every day breaks. These boots keep moving on. Can't stay where I don't belong. Faces fade like morning rain. Names I'll never say again, but somehow they stay with me. Little pieces setting me free. Old man at the pinball light shares his wisdom for the night. Says the road ain't lonesome, son, when you learn to love a run. These boots keep moving on. Can't stay where I don't belong. Every town's got its own tune. Every bar its own blue moon. Every stranger's got a tale that makes this wild heart sail. These boots keep moving on. Can't stay where I don't belong. Moving on. Keep moving on. Been staring at these calloused hands, thinking about the miles we ran. Old guitar case in the back of my truck, missing you and missing our luck. Thursday nights like always before, your truck pulling up to my door. Same old songs but they feel brand new when I'm picking them here with you. These broken strings still know how to sing. Just like us, they keep holding on. These broken strings still know how to ring, making peace with what went wrong. Coffee's cold on the windowsill, my fingers finding that same old trick. Remember when we couldn't pay our dues, living on nothing but these Delta blues. You laugh and say we're getting too old for sleeping in cars and chasing fool's gold. But here we are still strumming away. These broken strings got something to say. These broken strings still know how to sing. Just like us, they keep holding on. These broken strings still know how to ring, making peace with what went wrong. Time keeps running like a freight train, but these strings, they tell, I'll tell. Years keep piling like old settlers, but this music never fails. Each scratch on the soul guitar face tells a story of some distant place where we played for nothing but the song. Found out where we both belong. Right here on this creaking porch, keeping time like a rusted torch. Two of friends with stories to tell. These broken strings serving us well. These broken strings still know how to sing. Just like us, they keep holding on. These broken strings still know how to ring, making peace with what went wrong. Plans laid out in ink. Every step you've chosen, tell me what to think. Forms and applications, paths you say are safe, but I see the prison you're trying to make. What makes you think you know me? What gives you that right to shape my destination? Footsteps, living your project. But my hands are shaking as I stand and say, watch me burn these papers, I'm walking away. What makes you think you want me? What makes this path divine? I'll write my own direction, cross every clean white line. Who said I want your perfect pitch life? Breaking free. You say I'm lost without you, but I'm finally starting to see that every wall you built me is coming down today. Who said I want your perfect picture life? I'm gonna tear your blueprint up tonight. Hard times and roadblocks, head down, still walking. Something in my bones says keep talking. When the wind gets strong, ain't gonna fight for long. 'Cause you can't break what bends, bend but don't break, my friends. Like a willow in the storm, just wait, can't break what bends. No, you can't break what bends. Lost job, lost money, rain clouds ain't sunny. When the road gets rough, I just act real tough. 'Cause you can't break what bends, bend but don't break, my friends. Like a willow in the storm, just wait, can't break what bends. No, you can't break what bends. La da da la da day, keep on bending. La da da la da day, keep on swaying. Na na na, whoa, hey hey. Bend with me now, yeah yeah yeah, whoa, sway with me now. Proud scars, old stories, each been more glory. Through the pain I'm learning, keep the wheels turning. 'Cause you can't break what bends, bend but don't break, my friends. Like a willow in the storm, just wait, can't break what bends. No, you can't break what bends. You can't break what bends. They drew their lines with rulers straight, while I made mine with trembling hands. Get yourself together, they'd say, but I was building my own plans. Walking backwards through their maze, dancing when I should have marched, breaking every rule they made, living art they couldn't chart. These crooked lines I walk on mine, not a single step to change, not a path to rearrange. Through empty rooms and broken rules, past every no they threw my way. Called me lost and called me fool, while I was learning how to play. Teacher said the pain inside the lines they gave to guard my space, but my colors ran too wide, left their boundaries without a trace. These crooked lines I walk on mine, not a single step to change, not a path to rearrange. Maybe you won't understand these jagged roads beneath my feet, but I've drawn maps in desert sand, found direction in defeat. These crooked lines, these crooked lines, these crooked lines are leading home. I see beauty clear in every wandering mistake. All those words I wouldn't hear, every rule I had to break. Standing in my truth today, as my own stars guide me through these crooked lines, shown the way. Everything I knew was true. These crooked lines, I walk on mine. Not a single step to change, not a path to rearrange. And empty tanks, met at some old truck stop and thanks. Given I'd know where to go, just a guitar and what fits in the back row. Found each other lost and cold, stories written on faces worn and old. Said, hey kid, need a ride, and that's when everything changed inside. Blood ain't what makes you family, ain't about where you're from. It's every mile we've traveled, every song we've sung, every storm we've weathered, every bridge we've burned. Blood ain't what makes you family, that's something that we learn. That's something that we learn. 6 states and 1,000 songs, sleeping in parking lots where we belong. Sharing coffee, sharing pain, sharing pain, teaching each other to trust again. Some folks call us vagabonds, but they don't know about these bonds. Stronger than steel, deeper than bone, never gonna have to be alone. Word in Greek's a family, ain't about where they're from. It's every route we traveled, every song we sung, every storm we weathered, every bridge we burned. There ain't what nation finger, there's something come out on earth, something never. Chose to stay, yeah, the people who chose to stay. Looking back on all these years, through the laughter, through the tears, don't need nothing but this crew and an open road cutting through every town, every show, teaching me all I need to know about what makes the family true. Couldn't reach the family, ain't about where to tongue. It's every round we traveled, every song we sung, every sword we've weathered, every crease please wear. Blood ain't what makes you family, it's something that we'll learn. Blood ain't what makes you family. Parking lot gravel beneath my feet, half-lit signs at the mountain view, Coffee's cold in a paper cup, another morning I can't undo. Maps and receipts on the dashboard there, every mile marked in gasoline. Thought I knew where this road would lead, now I'm standing here at 3. When the sun comes rising over empty signs, maybe then I'll see clear. Leave these ghosts behind, these ghosts behind. Phone booth's missing half its glass, directories torn and stained. Got these numbers written down, never could explain. Empty bottle in the trash, next to yesterday's mistakes. Radio plays an old song now through the static haze. When the sun comes rising over empty signs, maybe then I'll see clear. Leave these ghosts behind, these ghosts behind. Called home last night, the line was dead. Words I should have said still in my head. First light breaking through the pines, paint peeling off the walls. Mountain air feels different now as the morning calls. Keys are heavy in my hand, but my shoulders feel so light. Time to point these wheels somewhere past the fading night. When the sun comes rising over empty signs, maybe then I'll see clear. Leave these ghosts behind. Finally leave them all behind. Monday morning, punch my clock. Same old faces, same old talk. Boss man's breathing down our necks while we're breaking all our backs. La, la, la. Working man's blues. You push us down, we rise again. You push us down, we rise again. You push us down, we rise again. Rise up, rise up. These calloused hands still got some fight. These calloused hands gonna make it right. Fight, 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 fight. Nah, 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 we won't back down. Nah, 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 we're standing ground. Hey, hey. 12-hour shifts and broken rules, treating workers just like fools. But pretty soon they're gonna see what happens when we disagree. Brother Billy lost his arm, Sister Jane can't feed a farm. Now we're gathering in the night, planning how to make it right. His hands still got some fight. These calloused hands gonna make it right. Fight, 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 fight. Ayo, ayo, workers unite. Ayo, ayo, through the night. Unite. Listen up, boss man, here's the situation. Workers rising up across this nation, pushing back against your exploitation. building power through cooperation. $12 ain't enough to live, taking everything but what do you give? Time to learn what solidarity means. Power to the people, that's a working dream. One by one and side by side, building strength we cannot hide. When they try to break our will, these calloused hands won't keep still. These calloused hands won't keep still. These calloused hands won't keep still. These calloused hands still got some fight. These calloused hands gonna make it right. These calloused hands still got some fight. These calloused hands gonna make it right. Fight on, fight on, fight on. La, 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 we're standing strong. La, 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 won't be long. These calloused hands still got some fight. These calloused hands still got some fight. These calloused hands still got some fight. Mama, I got your letter yesterday. Said the porch lights burning, waiting for me to find my way. Been 6 long months since I packed up and drove away. Now my pride's in pieces and I'm running out of place. And every mile marker pointing home makes me wonder why I had to roam. These back roads raised me better than any city could. Coming home to find myself right where I always stood. Right where I always stood. Found my old truck buried in the barn. Paint still faded, but that engine starts up strong. Tommy at the feed store acted like I'd never gone. Said, boy, your daddy needs you. Them fences won't fix themselves for long. And all these faces that I used to know remind me what it means to grow. These back roads raised me better than any city could. Better than any city could. Coming home to find myself right where I always stood. Right where I always stood. Tried to trade my boots for shiny shoes, chasing empty promises and borrowed truth. But there's wisdom in these rolling hills, strength in hands that work until. Now I'm mending fences with my old man, learning all the lessons that I should have learned back then. About the kind of wealth you can't hold in your hand, and how sometimes moving forward means going back again.